Welcome back to the career mode where you can vote for the mod I use for the next qualifying session. So you guys have a choice between 6 different mods, and let's see what you guys picked for episode 3 in Japan. And it looks like Kerbs sensitivity has won by quite a margin. So we're gonna have 3 times more sensitive Kerbs. In the game here, we've got $3.56 million, 2,900 resource points. That is gonna come in handy. Last time didn't go so well for the team. We did get some points though, but I really want to get some more. So let's go to activities here. We've got quite a few days until the Grand Prix. So yeah, let's just fill this in real quick. So the relationship with our title sponsor has significantly strengthened. That is good news to hear. As you can see, we are the slowest team. We have to get that back up there. Looks like we can develop some front wing adjuster brackets. So let's get that, yeah, 310,000. We should get it. We can't rush that yet, but we will get it before Jeddah. Chassis, can't really do anything there. No available slots. Let's see if we can get some actually. Chassis, it's gonna cost us $700,000. That is fun. Reduce the time it takes to research upgrades. Yes. Yes, please. Upgrade monocoque structure. It's gonna cost us 1,100. We'll get it before Bahrain, hopefully. So we're gonna research that, and we'll do this one as well. There we go. Start research. 900 left. So we took a big chunk out of our money, an equally bigger bump out of our resource points there. We've got a bunch of things going. Here we go. Rear floor under trade distribution. Thank you. Get that on the car immediately. So we have 7 days until our next thing happens there. So we just have to wait 7 days. Do we even have time? We don't. Corporate outreach group level 1. More upgrades there. That is great to hear. Owner training. It looks like we have got an available training point. So that's good. So we have the engineering focus, or we can do one of these for personnel. It's got to be engineering. Let's get it done. There you go. Michael Massey seems happy with the upgrade. That is good. Neon, welcome to the team. Secondary sponsor. Let's slap you guys on the car. Okay, Neon, you've got a spot on the rear wing, as well as one on the front of the car there. Not too bad. Suzuka, here we go. One of my favorite tracks of all time. Gonna be driving as Mark Webber here. Just having a quick look at the standings. Lando Norris is leading, followed by Charles. We go P20 to P13, Mark P11 to P12. I think we can get some big points though. I really do. And big points starts in qualifying here in Japan. We've got some traffic already. There goes Piastri. Almost ruined his lap there. So as you can see, the Kerbs are looking quite crazy. The curb sensitivity is 3 times. So let's have a look at the qualifying chart. So as you can see, level 1 for curb sensitivity has been selected, which is 3 times. If you vote for curb sensitivity again, it's going to be 5 times. Open up the rear wing, starting the lap. Lando sets the fastest lap there, 130.1. That's not too bad. Hopefully we can beat that. We definitely won't. But Suzuka is one of my favorite tracks of all time. I absolutely love this place. All the corners, just they flow so nicely. Shift down twice, shift down 3 times there for Digna 2. On the curb there, see we got caught, and we caught the gravel as well. Okay, we have the chicane here to end lap 1. I'm pretty proud of my lap. I think it was pretty good. The curbs didn't affect us too much there. Open up the rear wing now, and we're across the line. 130.7. We set the fastest last sector. Okay. Teammate, what is he? He's 3 tenths behind P21. What is he doing? We dropped down to P11. That's not too shabby. To be fair, Max and Yuki killing it. And Fernando's up there as well. What's going on? Okay, gonna skip time here. There's been a crazy incident, and that's Liam Lawson. He is out of qualifying. He crashed right into the back of, it was Lando. So he crashed right into the back of Lando, and he is out of the session. That is a big crash. Luckily, we didn't start our lap yet, so that doesn't affect us. Hopefully, they can get him cleared out before we start ours, but that is a huge crash. Wow. Okay, we've got a McLaren and a Haas behind us. 130R has been completed pretty perfectly. We've got the chicane here. Oh, that was a big piece of curb we took, but we actually fine. Use up some battery, open up the rear wing, and we go P10. That's not too bad. So Liam somehow qualified P16 anyways. Our teammate is last as well. That is terrible. And it was actually so close between us and Stroll for P10. So yeah, starting P10, I'm looking forward to the race. So the strategy is a 1 pit stop strategy, starting on the soft compound, pitting on lap 9 for mediums. A soft medium sounds crazy, by the way. Let's see if that actually works out as planned. Look at the mix of tires. That is crazy. It's a very mixed bunch there. Hopefully we chose a good strategy. Everyone's on the grid there. Lights are counting up. And it's elbows out, and away we go. Just behind Russell, we get a great start. It's going to get some slipstream from him and some slipstream from Hamilton. Look at the start. Oh, I'm not going to go up the inside. That is scary. It looks like Piastri's gone wide there. Wow, he almost slammed right back into Russell. That was sketchy. We've got Sainz just behind us. We gained 1 position. Not too bad. Take a lot of curb on that first S there. I guess that doesn't really make sense, but going to save some battery. stick behind these guys, really bunched up in front. What a crazy start there. Dunlop has been completed there. We've got the Degners coming up for lap 1 here. Shifted down. I'm going to be very careful on the throttle. I don't want to spin on the first lap. Use some battery here. Can we get Russell into the hairpin? We're going to have to. We went very deep there, but it actually worked out perfectly. I think we can keep the place. Or was that a little bit of contact there? No, we should be fine. We hit P8. That is some great progress there. Got Piastri in front. Looks like Hamilton is fighting. I think that's Alonso. Wow, he is up there, that's for sure. It looks like behind there's also a bit of a gap forming, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, it looks like, Alonso is going side by side with the Ferrari, and he loses out, unfortunately for him. Got the chicane here. Don't want to crash into anybody by braking too late. No, we are fine. Yuki is actually leading the race. Okay, interesting. Look at the tires. The rears are about 7%. Fronts are 5%. That's not too shabby. We are on softs. I don't know how the tires will end up going. It looks like a Haas also had to pit there for a broken rear wing. That is sad for him. Alonso has been a competitor for the previous race and the one before that, I think. Could be wrong about that, but basically we've been fighting him quite a bit. In fact, look at Piastri. He's losing. Piastri is going for the overtake. Can he get it done into turn 1? Wow, he sweeps around the outside. That was beautiful. Alonso looks slow. He might actually lose DRS range. I think we can overtake him. If we can keep P6, that would be huge. I can also see on the minimap, our teammate is so far behind. It's rough. It really is. I think that car, it confirms, back in China, the car was terrible. It was absolutely awful, and I was driving it. So I think that car just sucks. Something about it, and our teammate was beating us. He actually finished 1 place ahead of us, but this car is actually looking pretty good in the DRS range there. Alonso did get DRS off of Piastri. I don't know if Piastri got DRS off of that little battle up there with the 2 Ferraris. Gonna have to look into that. Alonso is also on the hard tires, and we're on the soft, so we should technically be faster than him. And I think, yes, he has lost out the DRS range to Piastri. Confirmed. So that is good news for us. Oh, look at the slipstream. Come on. Can we get this done? Can we get the move into turn 1? No, it's not enough. We're a little bit closer this time. I'm going to try a different line, go up the inside, and that didn't quite happen. Russell has caught up to us, and yeah, he's at least Sainz has fallen back, but that's not looking good. Okay, looking at those tires, 35% on the rear left. Battery is looking abysmal. This is falling apart. This really has. I think so. The pit window opens on lap 9. I honestly don't think we're gonna make it. This might be a soft hard, actually. Yeah, I don't know what happened. These tires are terrible. I need to pit. I have to. I don't know what, they just suddenly fell off completely. Okay, going in the pits there. Don't speed in the pit lane. Okay, we are good. Optimal start. That is right at the start of the pit lane there. Forgot Japan does that on the hard tires. That was a beautiful stop. Our stops have been absolutely perfect every single time. Well done to the team. I didn't even do that many pit stop upgrades, but well done to them. Tires are looking cold. Let's warm them up. The warming has been done way over 90 degrees there. That's pretty good. We've got our teammate just in front of us. This guy is so slow. It's honestly quite unbelievable, but just going to get past him if we can. Will we actually undercut some of those guys? Let's see if Fernando comes out, if he's pitted. Going to get past our teammate there. Why does he have to move to the side? Okay, so we have Leclerc just in front of us. Yo, that's kind of crazy. So he's on the mediums there, that's for sure. That actually works really well. Let's see if we can stick with him and where Fernando ends up. Dude, look at these sectors. We've got double green there. So Leclerc, we've actually kept up with him quite nicely. We will get DRS. Gonna use some more battery in that slipstream. Russell is 6 seconds behind us, and we're caught up with the train of the 2 Ferraris and Lando. Sorry, that's Piastri. What happened there? Okay, this is looking kind of good. Also, I should mention I do have mechanical failures enabled, so at any point something could happen. I also wanted to talk about the mods a little bit. I think my plan is to enable the mods for sprint races. Let me know what you think about that. Adds a little bit more spice during the sprint race. And look at Alonso, we are ahead of him. That is beautiful, 1.6 seconds there. He's on the softs this time around. So I wonder if he's going to start struggling near the end of this race here. I think he might, because I was, but maybe his car is built different. But how has Alonso gained? He's 2 tenths behind us. Is my car just that terrible, or are my tire choices just, I don't understand this. I really don't. Is it just a massive skill issue right now? Alonso is literally less than a tenth behind us out of the final chicane there. There's nothing we can do. Sainz is there as well, and he might even overtake us. Alonso definitely has got us there. No, look at that. Just the perfect defense from Alonso. Well, Alonso is 1.4 seconds ahead of us, and Sainz is 4 tenths behind us. Yep. There goes Sainz. This has not been a great race. Can we get some like safety cars? I've got safety cars on increased Can something happen, please? Oh, there's a yellow flag and it looks like Hajar has spun and he blocked his teammate there as well as both Alpines, and our teammate's just way behind them. Okay, the end of lap 17. I've just been trying to save up my battery. Obviously right there, it's not looking great. Russell almost caught up to us. I think he was within 1 second of us, but he dropped behind, which is great news to hear. Oh, Lewis Hamilton is out of the session. Could there be a safety car? No, it's lap 18, but let's see what happened to him anyways. That is a lot of smoke. That engine has been destroyed. I think, though, we will gain a place from that. Where is Lewis? There he is, parked just to the side there. And yes, we will go up to P8. That's 2 extra points. Thank you there, Lewis. It's the start of lap 19. Russell has caught up to half a second. I think we are looking to get a P8 here. And Max has won the Japanese Grand Prix just like real life. Well done to him there. He actually needed it. His points were looking terrible. So well done to him. He gets the win. We should be able to hold P8. Yeah, definitely. Russell, he's 8 tenths behind. He shouldn't catch up, no DRS there. But anyways, we come home, P8, that's 4 points for CQ Racing. Started P10, we get driver of the day, that is incredible.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
Max gets P1, Yuki with P2, and Lando finishes off the podium with a P3. Piastri and P4 there, pretty good for McLaren as well. As we said before, we get P8. Fernando went all the way up to P5. In the standings, it looks like Red Bull is 2 points ahead of McLaren. We're in P8, but we do have 8 points. I think with some lucky races, get some good upgrades on the car, could be fighting for some wins. And our teammate, it's not looking good for him.